Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is No Man's Sky. I'm so glad collisions don't happen like that while we're traveling through places like that. Because, yeesh! Alright, so you may have noticed I'm in a different ship right now. That's because I'm in my Corvette, the big ship. Now, the reason for this is... let's see... The reason I'm in this is because I want to be able to do spacewalks. Because a recent update added in the possibility of running into Corvette hulks, like wreckages in space. And so you can get new pieces of Corvettes there, and they've added new Corvette pieces to the game. Right, let's see here. Where is my... This is what I need. Alright. But in the meantime, I figured let's work on our actual quest line as well. And hopefully we'll stumble across some things while we're at it. But I wanted to be in my Corvette so that I could jump out and do spacewalks if needed. Because I don't think I could do that with my normal ships. However, let me see here. How do I get out of the... I'm trying to remember how to set this. How do I set the autopilot? I just thought I was thinking about that. Oh well. Let's just focus on the objective for now. I'll worry about remembering how to get in and out of this thing later. While I'm in space. Because there's a way to set an autopilot and then jump out. But I haven't played with this ship enough to know all its odd tricks. Okay, I'll find a Viking thing here. Oh, that's probably it over there. We'll just touch down right here. If that isn't it, then it's maybe that over there. There's a few different sites around, so we've got options. Alright, or if these are fixed now, or if these are still a broken issue. Well, those odd kinks in the system, they haven't quite worked out all the time. Yeah, this is looking like it. Grab our knowledge stones while we're here. I still have to finish making that translator. I keep forgetting to do that. What did I need for that again? Convergence cubes. Oh, I've got those now. I picked those up doing some other. I did one of the freighters. I got platinum. I got wiring. So I just now gotta go back to base. I could get a lot more done with that. Oh well. For now, focus on this. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted, so it is decreed. The will of Herc commands it. The Viking shall honor the judgment and the belief of the ancients. Ancient knowledge passed down through generations of Viking warriors spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a long-forgotten memory. Speak in Viking. I begin to speak, and my voice is seized by an unknown power. I roar, taking myself by surprise. None hamper the path towards Drendarg as the Sentinels. They must be destroyed, their time will be ended. So has it been written, so it shall come to be. This is the Viking swear. Speaking Viking again. I call it once more, my throat harsh and gasping, sound guttural. The words spill forth, summoned by the power of the monolith. The Book of Herc speaks of the rise of the travelers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless void. The Viking shall not impede their ascent, for the travelers must prevail. So decrees the word of Herc. As the words fade, their lines still resonating in my vision, I find myself in possession of an ancient tome. Man, I love it when I have a weird possession issue conversation with a rock, and suddenly I get a ooh, why are they searching for me here? Suddenly I get a weird book to read. Okay, well, I'm not sure why they were hunting for me, but glad they decided to cut it out. Viking tablet, Communion of Herc, a stone tablet bearing the line after line of intricate runes. The words are... let's get inside first. Then I'll worry about reading. The words are unintelligible, something, 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 something. There we go, much better. An ancient dialect forgotten by all but the oldest of the Viking elders. The hand that carved this stone must have been extraordinary. The stonework is precise, delicate, yet perfectly conveys the unyielding aggression its writer clearly possessed. Nice, now what do I do? Return the Viking artifact to the cartographer. Ah, okay. Yeah, let's just take off and do that. I don't think I care about that area over there enough to... Oh wait, what is that? That facility is... Yeah, I don't think I care enough to just drop in on this. What is this one here, though? That's just another... Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep moving. Okay, gotta get around these freighters that are getting in my way. Do it now. There we go. X for autopilot? Is that what it just said? Leave pilot seat, autopilot management. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it's messing with X that does that. Alright, let's get locked in properly on our target this time. Not crash my ship. Which I get even more nervous with flying something as big as this. And in we go. Take a look what our mission options are for this place, by the way. Ooh. Storm crystals. That would be it. Getting 25 of them? Oh, that'd be such a pain. I love that. Vacuum defense shit? I have no idea what that is. A warp hypercore. Or a walker brain. Protect the vulnerable. Kill 18 monstrosities. Oh, it would give me a walker brain. So if I did whatever this question mark one is, I would get 25 storm crystals? Is that what it's saying? It's tempting, but at the same time, I'll focus on the objective. Probably should have just taken the teleporter. Either way I would have had to run across this place. Because the cartographer is kind of opposite teleporters. Nola wished for me to visit the Viking and learn what I could of the Atlas, the creator of all universes, the Sentinels, rebellious hunters of anomalies, and the travelers who committed some unforgivable act long ago. Reveal Viking tablet. Gra, you have communed with Herc. You are a worthy interloper. Make your request. Be bold. Let's ask about the Atlas. Gra, do not speak that name. Only pathetic beings worship Liar Atlas. Ask why the Atlas is a liar. Any being that claims to be a god is not one interloper. Progenitor Herc knew this well. Battle brother Null did not. They died for a false dream. The Viking tells me of their history of wars with the Gek, of Korvax slaves and tyrannous empires. The Viking suggests that if the Atlas is a god, then it is insane. I am about to leave when I notice something on the Viking's terminal. 2 digits blinking endlessly. They feel familiar. Ask about 16. What interloper? What face are? The Viking is visibly pained by my mention of the number, staring at their terminal as if they have seen it for the first time. Their words slur, a strange sound entering every sentence. That's probably not good. We're just gonna leave it at that? Alright. Now what? Okay, now I have to do a Korvax cartographer? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Alright. Well, now that I remember that one, the one thing I wanted to finish making, let me spin off back to my central base for a moment. Oh, I should go back to the freighter as well and get that done. Alright. I had convergence cubes, platinum, and wiring loops were in this one. Wiring loops. Okay. Boom. Oh, I already had those two in. Just need the convergence cubes. Good. Alright, so now I should get 3 extra words for every translation. That's very nice. Are there any others here I didn't complete yet that I forgot about? Doesn't look like it. Good. Alright. Let's transfer these back. Check on our little harvest field here. Alright, so that's the safe way to get Gravitino balls without being every sentinel in the universe called down on my head. That's good. Get those stored for the time being. I don't have to deal with them right now. Okay. Next up would be to go to a different planet. Consultancy, corrupt archive data, nearby system. Wait, does that mean that's the one I shouldn't? Is that the pirate system then? You know, let's just go to this. Yeah, let's just go here. That will, that should serve my purposes. Good, that's working. Speak to a Corvex cartographer. It's not one? The Corvex looks up, swiftly scans me, then reveals their catalog of maps and charts. Cartographic entity... Okay, nope, that's just normal. So I guess I do have to go to a specific one. Alrighty. This one apparently is where it wants me to go. I think I need to go check on my kids. Give me 1 second. I will, I'll be back. I just gotta make a quick cut here. Yeah, I just gotta make a quick cut here because I don't know how long this is gonna take. Alright, back everyone. Sorry about that. Had to make a quick stop to check on everyone. Oh, that's what that was. Okay, let me show you what this looked like from inside. I was like, why is this weird thing going on? Is something going on outside? And then it's just, oh no, it's just my ship engine. Because apparently it decided to drop it right on top of my base. So the Corvettes still need a little work on their refinements, it seems. So I guess this is workable. It just feels weird. Oh, it's already flying. Oh, that's weird. I didn't have to take off. Alright, not sure how I feel about that. Sure, Viking Revelations not in space. Summon the anomaly from the quick menu. Oh, okay. Didn't realize that was going to be a thing. Alright, I'll go to the anomaly. Hopefully I can go there with my Corvette. I actually don't know how that works. If it works. Guess we'll find out. Have they updated things to accept this? Apparently they did. Okay, I'm so glad, because that would have been really unfortunate to explode. Sure, Viking Revelations nada. Yep. Alright, weird. It feels like we're being brought in a lot slower than we would otherwise. That's funky. Ah, yep, they did put in new landing zones. Oh, it still spins around. Well, that's weird. I think it did that before too, but it just feels weird to do it with such a big ship. Ah, that's cool. It shows like, hey, this one's occupied. Is that that's what it's doing? Maybe? No, I don't know. I'm not sure what that indicator is supposed to be. Oh yeah, I can talk to Helios and pick up a new new thing to do. And I think there's some event going on with getting missions done. Construct an outpost. That'll just make me go to somewhere and actually build a base. I don't feel like doing that. But yeah, that's part of the community research project where it just is unlocking additional collectibles that you can trade for Quicksilver, that sort of deal. Have a nice little setup. Ah, okay, come. Life is everywhere, but nowhere. The Convergence has seen all planets, but where are they really? Where is home? Where is safe? This is a pattern, traveler friend. All things are patterns. Signs of the Atlas falsity. Ask about Null. Missing entity speaks to many others, many travelers, such as it always been. There is a pattern, as there always is. Nada does not control the actions of traveler entities. You must make your own choices. Great, that was not helpful. Gecko always competitive, always squabble. It is not personal. My person is not rejected, but Nada or Nada suffers. Ask about the Korvax. Their kind expect harmony, unity. Nada sees in a way they do not see, and so they reject poor Nada. Convergence was brought at a great cost. It was bought at a great cost. They will fight to maintain it. Anomalies are cast aside, the necessary sacrifice. Interesting. That one was actually a lot more useful as far as the ordnance go. Let's see, Helios is just over here. No, Helios. Well, plunder what you found. Yep. Ask about derelict freighters. Yes, please. Thank you for scanner piecing. I will take it. Good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Can we drop down in there? I probably don't want to find out. That would be bad. Probably? I don't know. I'm not sure how they signed some of these things. Obviously, they must have planned for it, considering you can fly right over it. Worrisome still. Makes me nervous. Could just be a quick, oh, you died. Could be a quick, oh, does it landed on something? Who knows? Alright, where am I looking for now? I need to go to here. Yeah, okay, I need to go find a Corvax space station. Now maybe it'll work? Next, view autopilot options. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let me. What are my autopilot management options? Okay. Oh, why is this not working now? X. Autopilot management. Maintain current flight path. Autopilot request stellar observer. Unnamed planet. Okay, so you can give it basically directions to go to certain areas or just keep going as it is. Interesting. I wonder how that would ultimately function long term. Oh, why is my capital ship here? I didn't realize it was in this system. I do need to go there because I haven't given them a fresh request, a fresh expedition lately. First, let's go in here. Drop out of here. Now see, where's that teleporter at? Gives this goes a compared to otherwise. Zoom. I guess it is technically faster. Just a little bit. This is not what I need. Why did it want me to go to that one? Did I have something equipped wrong? I'm kind of confused why it had me go to this system if that's... Oh well. Let's go to here. Up to my capital ship, get their rewards and whatnot taken care of. Fleet command. Debrief. Profit. Geknip. Corvax casing. Interesting. Not what I thought I'd get out of that one. And some credits. Let's try this again. Where do I send you guys next? A trade expedition again, or should I go for a combat? How about we send you guys out on a combat run? Only one of you's really equipped for that, but we'll figure it out. See how this handles. Might be fine, might not be. Worst case, they could come back and I have to repair something. Alright. So now it says go to a Corvax station place. Let's go with this one, how about? Boom. Teleporting. Yes, I am. Or maybe it's going to make me go to a specific Corvax one and... Let's see, ask for help. Pointing a map on the screen and towards the picture of the waypoint towers, find most planetary sites. Gather data from these towers. That's not quite what I was going for. Ooh, shiny. Alright, well, I guess that maybe I need to... Does this ship have thruster warp engine capabilities? I don't know if this thing has warp engines. Iridium drive. Emerald, cadmium. Let's see, what do I have equipped? I don't really have any of the special drives equipped on this one. I'm gonna have to look into getting those either added or I'll swap over to my other ships to possibly complete this then. Well, in that case, before we go anywhere else, let me jump out here and try something. I really haven't experimented with spacewalks. We'll just come off over here and go out here for a while. I'll pulse gen. Alright, so I can't do anything with that. So if I do this. Incoming message, freight frequency. Not quite what I was going for. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shoot. That was... Sorry, that was the wrong button. I do apologize. I can just outrun them. That was not what I meant to do. I completely pushed the wrong button, accidentally entered chat, and then when I went to click on other things, it caused some difficulties. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we lost him. Alright. Let's say autopilot to back to the... There, now I can get out. How does this work? Operate the hatch. Kinda cool. I'm really, really nervous about jumping out right now, though, because I feel like if I did, I would get lost in space. So we're going until we get a bit closer, I think. Or I try, I think. Close enough. Yeah, my ship just went and left me behind. At least I can summon it back to me, I guess. So that's a good point. I don't know how to... Oh, why did I just shoot? Paralysis. Okay, equip that.
Thermal protection falling.
Uh-huh. Okay, there we go. It's weird just being able to fly around in space. That is kind of cool. Give it that. Okay, then let's do a resummon. Call recovery ship. Nice. So it just launches me back into here. Uh-huh. Well, it was worth a shot. Get a bit closer to here. Try this one more time. Sick. So yeah, we can walk around, check our ship from the outside. Can I land on my ship? Oh, I can. Cool. Definitely needs some work, but we'll make it. We can kind of function. We just walk off. It goes into float mode. Okay. And we go in and back up. This would be. I think I need to get better landing and better landing gear and better launch gear, because if I just got a better hatch, like say the one that opens up on the back, and installed that, it would be a lot easier to get in and out of than this drop-down hatch that I currently have. Okay. Well, my experimentation's been done. I'm happy with that. We are going to go and summon one of my other ships. There we go. Now we've got our other ships here. Take off. Let's try this, because this one is equipped for being able to travel a lot better. X. Galaxy map. Looks like we've been to that one before? Maybe? Says there's a base there. I would suggest that it's a base I've been to. There is a mark. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a warp connection between my current location and that one, so let me try a better. Let me see if now that the quest is in functioning order, whether it, at least it should be in functioning order. Yeah. Let's see if this will now actually send me to the right place, or give me an idea of which area is the right place. Once again, we're going. It says to go in here. It's odd. Maybe it means I could jump from this location to get to the place. We'll find out in a minute. My ship, in we go. Off into space we go. Alright. And X, galaxy map. Why is this being difficult? Alright, maybe I could warp from the other place. I'm still not comfortable maneuvering around the galaxy map, so I forgot there's a free look option, and that seems to be why I need it. Okay, we're in a new area. Archive location detected, coordinates loaded. Incoming message. Emergency broadcast. Alright, let's check this out. Something convergence, planetary survived, no pieces, blah blah blah. The Though the transmission is infused with static and its alien speech goblin, one thing is unmistakable. This life form is in great distress. Their broadcast contains step coordinates. Input. The transmission pre-recorded hologram fades as I shut down my Starship communicator. Their coordinates point to a nearby planet. Okay. New mission, a planet in distress. Isotopic planet? Gamaru, copper, uranium, magnesium, bicentennial, salvageable scrap. I mean, it's cool sounding. The emergency broadcast repeat. Is this related to my actual main quest, or is this a side thing? I'm not certain. Let's go find out. The fact that it happened when we arrived here, though, feels like it might be part of the process. And worst case scenario, it'll lead us to something else interesting because I don't recognize it. Oh wait, this might be a settlement. Are we gonna have to rescue a settlement in some form? Planetary settlement detected. Outpost status vulnerable. Alright, maybe we're getting us ourselves a settlement whether we want one or not. We've located a struggling planetary settlement, fighting against harsh conditions and constant sentinel harassment. Speak with the citizens to learn more and to assist them in their efforts to build the town. Become overseer and help grow the settlement. Make decisions about buildings and research to improve the town. Assist the citizens to help solve their disputes. Collect the valuable products that the settlement produces. Well, it wants me to come here and we got a quest for it. We'll give it a shot. I've been putting off going to one of these things. But we'll make it work. Not bad looking spot. Settlement hub. Alright, looks like I need to go in here. This is a new planet, isn't it? New things. Okay, that was moved at the door. Endless entity. Traveler entity, you are. Convergence is under. The settlement must be the source of the distress signal. What are they doing here? Building a life exposed to the harsh planetary existence barred by the elements. Ask about the distress signal. Before I can speak, I hear the wail of a siren. A hostile buzz descends upon the town. The sentinels have arrived. Alright, well, I guess we're playing sentinels today.
Warning, sentinel drones activated.
Oh, come on. How's that not connecting? Are you having fun up there? Person who is strangely floating? You know what? Whatever. We're gonna focus. Depression. Yep. Okay, good. Focus to survive more. Traveler entity is worlds are perhaps traveler entity will blah 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 blah. Corvex buzzes gratefully persist in space. Clear they are tired, worn down from the fight. If no one helps them, I fear the settlement will not last much longer. Accept their thanks. Perhaps I could assist these settlers. The overseer position appears to be newly vacant. The settlement hub interface to take control. Assuming direct control. Accessing planetary settlement interface. Access granted. Current overseer status. Missing. Deceased. Overseer position. Presumed vacant. Apply for settlement management. Apply to be overseer. Sure. Current population 16 out of 29. Happiness 0%. That's great. Productivity. Credits per day. Maintenance is much higher per day than the current income. Sentinel alert. Alright, settlements features. Undrinkable water. Occasional population loss. built on cursed ground. Reduce citizen happiness. Dancing is banned. Reduce citizen happiness. What? Network of thought police reduces citizen happiness. Electromagnetic hotspot increases productivity. Alright, well, I'll jump in for now. I've got my spare and I can probably fix some of these problems. In progress, the Overseer's office will unlock key settlement functions. This is a construction site and begin assembly. Alright, are you having fun up here? I'm a little concerned. They are completely... Alright, well, not dealing with that. They're... something. Overseer's office. Awaiting materials. Supply silicate powder for next stage? Sure. Office... Overseer's office construction in progress. Alright. So that's being worked on. But I'm hearing good. Shall we poke around this place some more? We have to go murder some sentinels or something. Going to the warehouse. Few settler details. Brainwave strength, extremely poor. Work ethic, abysmal. Noteworthy abilities, nothing in particular. Collection of personal journals, signal jammer. Current satisfaction level, 10%. Notes, a little bored. Alright, well, once the Overseer's office is in place, hopefully we can actually do something to, you know, make the place not suck. I find it weird that I can just walk in. Small house, do building details. Residence 1 of 2, productivity, contribution to settlement happiness, upkeep per day can be upgraded to luxury habitation. Odd. Special features, none. Alright, yeah, so I bet if I pump some resources and credits into this place, I can get it to eventually be profitable? Employees, productivity, keep, enables C-class industrial production. Alright. Assemble materials to construct an Overseer's office. Metal plating required for the roof. That's easy. Supply. This is a very strange setup. Also, what's building this? Nanobots? Uh-huh. Another small home. Agri module. Uh-huh. Employees 1 of 4. Max productivity, citizen happiness. Enables C-class. Wonder what the whole cursed ground thing's about. And if there's a way to fix that. In a mood. View settler details. Abysmal. Sympathy to other life forms exceptional. Noteworthy abilities. Marksmanship. Thermal paste. Face mask. Current satisfaction. Alright. Standard dwelling. Can be upgraded to Technopod. Alright, we have a lot of learning to do apparently for this. There is a whole lot to put into a large depot, to put into a settlement apparently. Oh well, I'm not going to complain. At least I get to explore some new stuff. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Radiation protection falling.
There we go. Mining beam. I should probably scan this first.
Units received.
Carbon and condensed carbon. Good. Alright, Overseer's office. Next bit. Microprocessors. Final fit out. Awaiting materials. Microprocessors. I think I can do that. Need more chromatics. How do I have my starship, do I? Not enough. Well, bummer. We have a bunch of those equipped. I'll want to go sell that. Unless I can find copper real nearby or something. Magnetized ferrite, not what I need. Copper. Well, that actually is pretty close. Alright, we'll go for it. We'll go get this copper, and that should let me process the necessary things to make the microprocessors and work from there. Plus, we get to look around this planet a bit. Oh, good. Slight detour. This element can't catch a break. First the Sentinels, and now just Pirate Cub. Alright. Let's do this. Nope. Come on. There we go. Let's try not to shoot this element while we're shooting at the things above it. Come on. Go down. Boom. Done. Stands the Korvax up. Nice. Ooh, we got paid nicely. Okay, now where was I? Where was I? There's my copper deposit. Right there. I'll just drop down over here and grab it then. Might as well, since we're flying around in this region. Good. What's that? Magnetized ferrite. I mean, I might as well grab some of that while I'm here. Magnetized ferrite's the third option, right? Yeah, so it's actually worth it. In a lot of ways. Do a quick dig up of these.
Radiation protection falling.
Yep. Good enough. Moving on. Copper deposit. Scan these just in case there's something really useful materialized from some of these cave items.
Units received.
Alright. Up on a flatter surface. There we go. Now I can do this without falling. Better grab all of this that I can. Have we got it all? Cobalt and tritium. Not bad. Stuff I can get out of this planet's areas. There. Alright, go down to here.
Units received. Units received.
Let me just snatch you. You down right here. Let's get this done. Copper in. That in. Begin. While I scan some of those surroundings for points and nanites.
Units received.
Magnetized ferrite. Another copper deposit over there if I need it. Uranium. Yeah, this is not a happy planet.
Units received.
Okay. I'll just mark that one for now. Go in here. Grab this out of here. So I need 3 of these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more copper. Okay, we'll go towards that copper source I just marked. Balancing out here where I'm at. There we go. Come on. Land. There we go.
Units received. Units received.
Good, it's a nice big deposit. Hopefully this will be enough to finish the job.
Radiation protection falling.
That's fine, I've got plenty of radiation protection in general. As long as I'm not standing out in a storm, I should be fine for the time being. This is a lot of copper. That's great. I won't have to run out to grab more, hopefully after this. This will probably give me enough to finish the job. Well, barring them needing me to do it for more stuff after that. Okay. Once again, how far away is settlement? It's over there. And these.
Units received.
And that.
Units received.
All in all, good stuff. Jump up here. Another unidentified planet.
Units received.
That was not what I thought that would show up as. Drop it in, drop it in.
Technology recharged.
Yeah, that is much more copper. That's great. That should give me enough to get all of that done. So I need carbon nanotubes and carbon nanotubes, not a problem. I can do those all day. And sentinels again.
Units received.
What is this? Salvage container. Very technology. So I could get Corvette pieces off this planet too, it sounds like. Yeah, it's not worth spraying all the way over there for it. Let's let that keep working while I make these. Done. These can go to here. This can go to here. Starship. And done. Alright. Back to the settlement again. To hopefully finish up our Overseer's office. I'm kind of curious why they didn't have one already, actually thinking about it. Because it sounds like the Overseer is a big deal that everyone's supposed to have here. Why do I need to make an Overseer's office for a settlement that I just found already established? Shouldn't they already have one of these? A supply. Maybe they blew up, I guess. Could be a few things.
Radiation protection falling.
Nope, not gonna give me info on that. Alright. I think that's just a glitch. At least I suppose we could assume that's a glitch and maybe hope it's a glitch, because I'm not sure what that entails otherwise. Okay, salvage containers all the way out there. Those were there. We scanned all that. Scanned all those. Very mineral formation. Practically right under here. Okay, not quite under my ship, but pretty close. Oh, come on. Brain manipulator. Why is this not working? That's mine within installment limits. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. The overseer's office is complete. This is construction to officially open the building. Okay. Open building. Yay. Overseer's office completed. They built fireworks in this. Wow. Okay. Funky. Room for new citizens, productivity increase, maintenance costs increased, happiness decreased. Alright, we have to improve happiness and maintenance costs big time. We upgrade to overseers, upgrade to class B with 150 nanites. You know, I got nanites to spare, sure. So that's upgrading. Does that mean I can just upgrade all these other buildings now with nanites and the like? Agri module. That seems important. Another building is being upgraded. Oh, you can only upgrade one building at a time? That's slightly less awesome. At least they aren't taking, like, you know, an hour or two. At least not right now.
Stabilized.
Let's take a look in the agri building. Wait, could we actually build stuff in here? Doesn't look like it's giving me the option. Huh. Alright, that's upgrading. Wait, new building opportunities available. Use the administration terminal in your office. Where's the door? Am I missing? I guess it's because it's under construction. I don't have a door available. Funky. Maybe I shouldn't be standing on this thing while it's being constructed, just in case it does some weird creation that causes me trouble. Alright, doesn't take long at least. As soon as this is done being built, let's look inside and see what new goodies or weird oddities we stumble across. Because I definitely want to check the office's setup. Alright, unveiling, unveil upgraded structure, EA. Looks like it can get further upgraded. I notice there's someone walking around on top of it now, suddenly. Or is that supposed to be the person doing the construction, or is that... Nope, there's someone just here. Keeping busy. Greetings, Overseer. Current satisfaction level 10%. Ship's AI log. Sample bag. Excellent nose. Average. Exceptional. I love these random details here they give you. Like, yes, this is useful information. Right? How do I get in? I want to go in. Why does my stuff all seem to be under construction? Endlessly. I'm missing something here, it feels like. With a quantum computer, I could upgrade to A class. That's not what I need, though. I need to be able to get into the building. I feel like there's... Ah, there we go. I was wondering if there was a glitch. Wait, does it give me a teleporter right in my base automatically? Okay, nice. So I don't have to go back and forth between this place. Like, I don't have to make a teleporter to go back and forth. Element administration terminal. Let's see here. View blight status. There's always blight. Okay, that's the name of the place. Got it. Current debt. Ticking up. Great. Time until cleared. Reduce debt by constructing buildings and investing in settlement features to increase production and reduce maintenance costs. Yeah, okay. Got it. Manage all settlements. Let's see what we can do here. Approve Starship Dock. Productivity, population capacity, citizen happiness, productivity, population capacity. Citizens have submitted plans for the development of both a new Starship hub and a fishing pond. Data indicates, well, 55 approved, basically 50-50, doesn't matter here. Let's go with the fishing pond. This should be interesting. Alright. Once again, I have to bring supplies. I don't know why I can't. I think I'd be able to pick both things, really, but you know what? Whatever. Alright, here's your silicite. I have to go through this whole process. That probably makes sense for computer chips, microprocessors for a fishing pond, right? I really wish it would let me upgrade more than one building at once, though. That would be a nicer touch. This one's going to take a lot longer, too. It's taking, what, 20 minutes? Yeah. Can't do anything with that. Alright. Well, unfortunately for you guys, you're just going to be a drain on my resources for the time being, I guess. Not that that's a real issue. I can replenish my resources basically anytime I feel like. If I just bothered to put a little effort into the whole matter. Oh, there's a little teeny rock I didn't have identified.
Units received.
Yep. Alright. Let me duck back inside the Overseer's office just to see if there's anything else I can really just do here. Okay, I want to go into the office. Thank you. Manage all settlements? What does that do? Okay, it just gives me that. Debt increasing. Yes, I noticed. I'm not sure I like that sound that whole area is making. Alright, well, I can't do anything else here. Let's take off and see if I can fix this, moving on with the main quest stuff. I'm definitely going to want to swing back by here if I can. Keep fixing that before the debt becomes ridiculous. Alright. This, that. Photographer. No, I want to go there. To the space station! I kinda like the look of this one. Whee, here we go! Okay, first we must do our customary, hey, new space station approach of we run over here, we use the exosuit upgrade. Let me give myself a bit more storage, I guess. Then we can talk to a few people. Let's test out our new upgraded translator that gives us more per each. Viking symbol. For holy. We have been applying some sort of movement, blah blah blah. Okay. Korvac symbol. Synthetic. Or so it doesn't tell me that I'm learning more. So does that mean this is working? Hopefully? Hopefully it's still working? Because it would be nice to, you know, get it done faster. Let me check something. Okay, that's a Gek. I haven't spoken with them yet. Let me check my... maybe catalog guides. Okay, words learned, 42. This is for Korvax. Is there another Korvax I haven't spoken to yet? You. 42 we're at right now. Request dialect help. Travel symbol. Okay. Now... 43. Doesn't look like we're learning any more words. I wonder if that means that that our translator isn't cutting it? Am I doing something wrong? Or what? Or maybe it means I learn them in a different way. Maybe it's not from conversations. Maybe conversations are normal. Maybe I have to learn from a knowledge stone? I could see that being the case. Yeah, well. Let's talk to the cartographer here and see what they say. Corey Korvac's history. Once again, I sense Null's presence. If the Korvax feels it too, they do not show it. They begin to speak, their words clear and bright, processed by my unseen companion. The arrival of Traveler is anticipated, but you are not ready yet. We must know that you are the one we seek. There is an anomaly, a glitch. It is guarded by holes through which the conversions cannot see. Move through this space, retrieves that which cannot be retrieved. That's interesting. Retrieve non-existent data from an anomalous structure. Search for a water system in the galaxy. Interesting. That was not what I expected them to send me on. I expected them to be like, kind of just do a rich repeat of like the Viking thing of go find an old place and talk to it. This one looks like it's actually saying me something different. I don't think we have one of these in this area though. We're gonna have to go somewhere else, aren't we? Let's poke around real quick. Alright. There's that body. There is a moon according to my mapping there. Let's go this way. Scan it. Ancient bones, copper, pyrite, cobalt, high sentinel activity. Sentinels all over this place. Well, something we can do while we wait for the whole situation to clear up. Activate the tuner. And so that and that and that in my starship. Boom. Alright. Don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Jump on in. Do a quick run through this place and see if anything cool comes up. It's obviously a new system, so hopefully we'll get something different than we got in the previous one. For the story and encounters. Collect emergency supplies. Yep. Unseal. Turn that on. While that's doing that, let me make sure. Good, I've got some ion batteries. Cobalt and ion battery. I don't have 10 cobalt, so well, hopefully you'll be good with should be fine without playing sodium as well. So one way or the other, I can replenish everything.
Protection falling.
Search.
Units received.
Search. And grab this. Captain's eyes only. Name. Detail. Honesty. Yep. Nothing fancy there. Merchant system offered share of solar power generation business, bought out entire enterprise, sold off assets for immediate profit. Purchased goods and soda system demand low, sold at a small loss. Purchased supplies from merchant, supplied components for faulty, caused catastrophic fire in the hole. Great. So, issues. And in we go. Alright, first off, I'll fix that. Go. Auto-transcribing. Its army thought we were free from this, as if it's haunting us. That sounds interesting. I'm getting the suspicion we aren't going to really find anything really new here. I'm internal memory encrypted, decrypting, automated reporting for hand sluss, combat team, distrust levels, very high, relative movement levels, average, consciousness boundary strength, high. Conclusion, expunged. Great. Another log snippet, anything cool? Collected radioactive sample from passing asteroid, performed waveform scan observation, extreme auditory event detected on subspace signal scanner. Oh good. Just what you want to have happen. Partial cargo manifest. Ion battery, unmarked biosecurity crates, Magno gold, captain's eyes only, seal broken. Oh good, so someone broke into the captain's eyes only item. Great.
Units received.
That always ends well. Activate this. Usual issues. Access. Wide price scan, yep. Commanding officer, Captain Viteresti, duty officers, Officer Katarov, quartermaster, AI control officer. Oh wait, commanding officer, Captain Viteresti. Oh, so is this captain not actually dead before, and with the second in command having taken over? Supernumeraries, assistant, drudge, local. Okay, update bioscan. Scanning ship. No detected biological traces match crew records. Retrieving glass known crew. Captain redacted area. Officer atmosphere control. Quartermaster monitoring primary transmitter 1 day ago. That wasn't in the lab, so okay. So it is slightly different. Very similar though. Can't really say it's new. Just slightly not the same as the last several times. Alright, so we got a door here. Looks like that leads on to this looks like it should lead to a storage room. Is there anything else in here? No, we already got that. Got that. Alright, so this could be a storage room. No, just depressurized stuff. Nothing fancy. Okay. I don't care about those. I don't need more slime. I've not found a real use for that stuff yet. Jar of wriggly moths? There is a layer of fine medicinal-looking mold growing on the top of the sample. Nothing could go possibly wrong from testing it. I have concerns over that one. That doesn't seem like the sort of thing you want to be popping open. Alright. Hostile intelligence detection, confined to the brig for fighting, for offense, sentence length. Okay. Others present biometric indicator infestation in late stage, no further life signs. In the brig and infested with something. Oh, good. Isn't that fun? Go. Captain's eyes only. Interstellar navigation. Detail. Enthusiasm. Honesty. Low. Company approval rating. For any lifespan. Yep. Dundum. Captain's personal notes. Using ship's radio for personal broadcast. Signals are harmless. Have allowed to continue. Alright, so we got way on over there. But storage room over there. There should be some precious shells. Same picture as the moths. The sample has sprouted several additional samples, seedlings that have rapidly germinated and begun growing since their host was once again exposed to light and air. Approximately 957 years old. Man, that reminds me of a Twilight Zone, or not Twilight Zone, a X-Files episode involving ancient volcanic plant, parasitic plant type thing that they dug up in a volcano, and then it would infect people and make them seek out other people and then burst out of their throats, spread spores and infect more people. It was a fun, horrible episode. Horrible as in, like, not nice, or if you're sensitive to that type of thing. So broker, personal locker contains secure wallet, unmarked pill, circuit breaker, and miscellaneous labeled insects. Last accessed yesterday, detailed scan reveals traces of flesh burned to the locker interior. That's odd.
Thermal protection falling.
Peculiar skeletal fragments. Alright, it previously accessed. Alright, let's go for the closet here. Maybe please shut the door.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Alright. Name, specialization extermination. Personal locker contains drill bits, lens adjuster, hazmat filters, and collection of torn up letters. Last accessed 4 days ago. Once again, burned inside of locker. So probably decontamination protocols.
Thermal protection
Alright, we
falling.
came in from there. This was the way to go. Check that. No computers to activate. Yeah, we go this way. Mine. Ooh, side piece.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Units received.
Alright, nothing amazingly interesting there. Let's patch up my health.
Technology potential
And
falling. Technology recharged.
ooh, a big room. Lots of containers. Another log snippet. Ancient ice core thermal panels. Glistening egg. Unauthorized access reported. Ah, yes. Always love it when you grab random alien monstrosity eggs and decide to bring them on board. Always goes well. Collection of oily ooze biological sample. The sample has provided several additional samples. Yep, okay, same thing there, but alright. Well, we're getting some interesting items at least this go around. Different than I'm used to getting out of this. So not gonna complain. Come on. I can search this. Thank you. Ah, right. Well, let's see here. Photon cannon. That... It's a ship thing, right? Yeah. Scatter blaster module. I don't really care about either of these. Let's discard that. Discard that. That opens up some inventory space for things I might want more. Internal probe awareness extremely low, shell integrity exceptional, immune functionality exceptional, conclusion expunged. Okay, lots of questionable AI. Yeah, usual problem.
Units received.
There we go.
Units received. Units received.
The others. Activate that again. Deactivate that. Search, 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 search. Activate this. Unknown. Presume dead. Usual problems. The officer may take command. Thank you. Welcome. Log will record your as temporary commander. Yep, read the log. Let's see what we get this time. Hopefully not that one about finding more Gex again. On shore leave, the whole crew went swimming in the acid sea of had. Why would you swim in that? We've become so much more. We see with so many eyes, so many hearts. I always loved the water. Wait, are they talking like acid sea as in like a drug? That would explain some of these other statements here a lot more. Beyond the end of all things there's glass. Even a child knows this. Mine did. They became a priest. They grew beloved to the Atlas, recruiting followers from Baloran to Lost Dalaris. Time has taught me this. There is always a way. I will find them. I dreamt of water. It is how it begins. It is how it always begins. You still believe in the light of the infinite. You still believe there is any saving you. There are 16 minutes till I die. 16 minutes. I will find my child. We'll find peace. Okie dokie. Don't do drugs, kids. Let's get rid of that. Good. Let's see, was there any other rooms here I should go in? I don't think so. Yep, time to move on. That's been activated. Good. Only have, like, what? One more room? Yeah. Anything good in here? What's a Geknip?
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah. Another rare item. This sample is sprouted, several additional. Yep. Alright, let's use this.
Technology recharged.
So with all these rare items that seem to be sprouting other items, reproducing and everything, plus that whole acid sea trip, I'm starting to think this is a druggies freighter. It's like a drug dealer type deal, and they got a little hyped up on their own stuff. Personal data recording, access to anomaly detection, auto transcribing. Head to the armory, it's all in my head. It must be. They won't find us here. They can't. Okie dokie. All that. Search there. You have not been searched yet.
Units received.
Alright.
Units received.
Good. Data extracted from medical bay logs. Partial report follows. Extreme dizziness. Placed on temporary fluid drip. Treatment success. Case number. Transfer recovery. 23%. That is not great percentage. Wow. No, I don't want to look at that again. I wanted to grab the other resources. Activate that. Let me see. I need a clear spot, don't I? These are probably worth something still. That's worth a good number of nanites. I'm gonna keep that. That's worth keeping. I don't need this many Korvax cases. I need to also apparently get rid of some. Okay, fabricators. Actually, wait a minute. Before I do that, nip buds are actually worth quite a lot. That's worth a good bit. I feel like I want to drop some other stuff. Hold on. Silicate powder. I don't care about that. I don't need that. So let's drop that. And yeah, okay, that's good. That drops a good number. That drops enough that if it gives me more than one item, I should fabricate. And so I could go with another freighter bulkhead, or let's do Corvette modules. Corvette module, cargo removal complete, nano compression complete, portable storage unit ready for collection. Radiator vents? Ooh, okay, that sounds fun for a feature. Exterior attachment for Corvette class starship. Assemble a Corvette, the dedicated. Yeah, I don't know if that will actually affect any like stats on it, but I'll take that. Possible that will affect the stats on my ship Like it could improve something or whatever for how my ship functions on my Corvette. Let me see here. Starship. Take one of those. Minute. I wanted to. Can I summon my Corvette to here? Beam aboard Corvette. That was it. Okay. Alright, I'm just curious to see how this will function if my Corvette's not actually here. Okay, no Corvette dock. That's how. I'd have to summon it. Alright, I was just grabbing this in case... this in case I did summon my Corvette and needed to give it more long fuel. Good here. Let's spin off back to a space station and then check out the settlement and the next phase of our plans. Sorry, I saw something that I didn't see good. Okay. Nope, we're good. Good. Let's improve our standing this time. I've gotten plenty of taste of metal. Standing improvement will actually do me more good for the moment. In the long run, I think, anyway. So I guess not necessarily in the moment. Yep. Alright. Oh, I can get radon. Now that's something. Short half-life found in both radioactive frozen stratospheres. This gas is produced by the decay of other... You know what? Let's just grab that.
Product received.
I'm just curious.
Product received.
Alright. Let's just go to my starship. Where'd that packing go? Oh, I did. Looked right at it. Ooh, warp hypercore. Antimatter based fuel to cell harness in our controls. Charging, upgrading. I'll hold on to that. I can do stuff with that. Trading, high value. Yeah, I'll sell these. Alright, first let's get rid of the rest of the stuff. My recordings, donate. Yep. Cool. Done with that. How does this show up? Crafting, charging. Yeah, okay, so I'll keep the radon. That's nice. Up down to here. And yeah, goodbye cobalt, uranium, silver, paraffinium. Actually some good stuff here. But collection of oil use that. Hold on to the Geknip for now. Those I need to transfer over. Larval cores, I don't need more of those right now. That can go. So we'll check those are purely for trading purposes. Yeah. Trading, keep that. I'll sell the Hadal core though. Sell. Yeah, that was available. This is smuggled contraband. I'm gonna get rid of it now before it gives me trouble. Could keep that, could keep that. That. Storm crystals can go, I don't need those.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
You know, I'm just gonna sell these. I don't need them.
Units received. Units received.
Like, I'm not... I don't feel like going through the whole process of handing them off to a bunch of them right now, and... yeah. Alright, this is going there, that's there, that's there. Yep, keeping that on me. This is going to go to the Corvette storage. Before I forget, I have it on me again. I'm gonna jump up here, talk to one of these people. I can sell this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to access. I wanted to talk to you. Thank you. Purchase upgrade modules. Actually, I'm going to sell them, so thank you. More nanites for me. Okay. Now we're all cleared up of all the stuff I wanted to get rid of. Let's go to here. I want to buy a few things. Mostly I want to buy the Paraffinium.
Product received.
I burned through that real fast. Alright, next, let's test out our whole going back to our settlements. Port. It's been long enough, I believe. We should be good to move on to the pond stage, next pond stage, or whatever. Figure out what it's up to. Okay. Say a log. Base computer, agriculture, settlement. Construct your first new building. Assemble materials for the fishing pond. Collect salt for the final fit out. Oh, I need salt. Rock deposits, increase marine efficiency. Do I have salt back in my base? I think I might. I kind of just swing by my central salvage camp anyway to drop things off. Would have been nice if they told me I needed salt before, maybe? Just so I didn't have to go out and back. Like, while it was, say, taking those 20 minutes to work on things, that would have been nice to know. Anything good here? Dioxide. I do. Store that. Store that for now. Yep. 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 Yes. Good. That stores up a bunch of junk. My starship have anything that needed to go? Just like that. Deuterium. We're picking that up. No, you're not. Storage is. Okay. Do I just have salt in any of my inventory areas? Saito. Salt. I do. Cool. I don't have a lot of it, but I have enough. So let's go. Wonder why we need salt. Feels like it'd be better to make a freshwater pond, but we're also building it on a radioactive planet, so what do I know? Oh good, they got rid of the annoying walls. Salt for you. Another 20 minutes. That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep working on this. It seems until it's useful, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let it build up a debt for now because I need to call it a night and go to bed. Yeah, I need to call it a night. So, interesting stuff. I like that we can go through and, do all this, get it all done as well as we are able to. And I love the sheer spread of missions is insane. The number of things they have us be able to work on at all times is good. Gotta do a whole lot of things, but yeah, I gotta get to bed because I got work in the morning. What do you guys think about this whole thing so far? I feel like it, has its rough parts, but it's still really cool. I really love this game. I keep coming back to it on and off over the years for a reason, and that's because it's good, and I keep finding myself wanting to do more with it. All right, no pending decisions. Good. Well, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe to keep up with the release of this video if you haven't done so already. Have a great night. Bye.